30 things you didn't know 5 minutes ago. This is a chimpanzee with alopecia, a genetic disorder that causes hair loss. Because of this, we can appreciate the natural musculature of these animals. This is the closest thing we have to a flying car so far. It's a prototype tested by the Japanese government. They plan to put it on the road by 2030. This is the Mammoth Camera. It was the largest photographic instrument of the 19th and early 20th centuries. It weighed 640 kilograms and was 4 meters long. It was so large that it required 15 people to operate it. The only photo it took was this stunning panoramic view of the Alton Limited train. This is a 3D animation of what happens to your pupils when they are stimulated by a light source. This mechanism, designed in 1939, was manufactured with pedestrian safety in mind. This type of canvas was extended by pulling a lever from the cab. It could be folded and reused in case it hits someone else. Believe it or not, none of the 3 gears you see now are moving. The only thing moving is the bottom. Did you know that, like the plankton you see on some of the planet's beaches, humans are also bioluminescent? We can't distinguish it because this light is 1,000 times weaker than what our eyes can detect. This is what a wave looks like breaking underwater. This is how 13th century Europeans imagined African animals. These paintings were based on stories told by explorers. Here you can see a representation of a crocodile, a lion, and an elephant. This woman named Margarita lived for 3 centuries. She was born in 1792 and died in 1903. Did you know that for ice cream to be called vanilla ice cream, it must contain the natural essence of the plant? If it doesn't and was made with an artificial flavoring, it must be called vanilla ice cream. Check the packaging the next time you buy one. This packaging machine at the Dutch mayonnaise factory moves so fast and at a uniform speed that it creates this amazing optical illusion. This Egyptian dress, made up of more than 7,000 individual pieces, was found in 1927 inside a tomb in Giza. This sport combines juggling with wrestling. The protagonists must hold on to their instruments while trying to knock them off their opponents. Have you ever wondered why so many country names end in istan? Pakistan, Uzbekistan, Afghanistan, among many others. This is because the word instant means land in Old Persian. Afghanistan is the land of Afghans, Uzbekistan is the land of the Uzbeks, and so on. This is the prototype of a public transportation vehicle that aims to speed up traffic and reduce environmental pollution. Since 2001, absolutely all of the balls used in the Wimbledon Tennis Championships have been reused to make small houses for field mice. Besides being waterproof, they keep them away from predators. A man found this bird preserved in ice. It was in perfect condition, even with its eyes open. How could this be possible? This rare event was made possible by several factors. It's most likely that the bird dove into the icy water to catch a fish. If you've ever seen a video where the water in a bottle freezes when you tap it, this is precisely what happened here. The lake water was likely below freezing when the bird came into contact with it. This triggered the freezing process, encapsulating it within a solid layer of ice. This is how the final battle scene in Avengers Endgame was filmed. This is the size of a hummingbird feather. Here you can see a person without arms winning a game of ping pong against a person who does have arms. This is a frog, Nasikabatrachus sahyadrensis, that lives in India, and I'm sure it's the strangest frog you've ever seen. This is what the Earth looks like compared to the rings of Saturn. Since we're talking about these rings, you'll be amazed to know that they're a truly brief event, right in the middle of their lifespan of approximately 200 million years. If you think about it, we're very lucky as a species. If a dinosaur with a telescope observed Saturn 100 million years ago, it wouldn't have seen any rings. The same thing will happen in 100 million years.